Final expressive speech
Okay.
is something I can't do.
Okay, for the next one. Okay.
I can't dance. In fact, I'm horrible at it. Absolutely horrible. One of my friends told me, Chris, everyone can dance. If you have a heartbeat, you have rhythm, then you can dance. I told him, you're wrong, and I proved it to him. And he agreed he was wrong. One of my goals for the rest of this year is to learn how to dance, because I'm such a horrible, horrible dancer. Now you might be asking yourself, why do you want to learn how to dance? Well, my whole life, I've kind of wanted to do it, but I've never really taken the effort and really tried to learn. The only place to really learn is when you're out with a group of people and other people are dancing. But I'm not good at it, so I don't want to do it in front of everyone else and get pointed and laughed at. So I decided, I'm going to do it, I'm going to learn. I recently went on a cruise, and on this cruise, anytime there was a gathering of people or an event, where they'd have someone come up on stage to win a prize, guess what they'd have them do? Dance. Guess what they were bad at? Dancing. But I thought, you know what, I wanted to do it for a while, and I'd always make an excuse. Well, whenever it's cold out, because it's hot now, I'll go to a class of mine, or whenever it's hot out, or whenever I get this project done at work. There's always an excuse and an excuse. I said, you know what, I'm just going to do it. And I had some help from one of my friends. He's a very, very good dancer. He could compete in competitions, but he doesn't. So he's always asking me, Chris, why don't you come? Come to one of my salsa classes. It's really fun, and it's only $5. I thought, what's the worst that can happen? I'll show up, I'll pay $5, and I'll learn something. And I'll be a little bit better when I leave. All right, I'm going to go. It's a Sunday evening. We went to a place called Atomic Cowboy. It was down in St. Louis City. You show up, it's at a bar. It's almost like a bar like you'd see on Cheers. Just a normal, average, typical bar. And there's a dance floor in the back where there's room for a band to play. We go back there. The instructor comes in. And he says, all right, who here is new? I raise my hand, I'm new, first time. He says, all right, well, we'll take it easy on you. That's fine, let me have it, I'm here to learn. So the way he starts off is, everyone gets in a line. So we're all in the line, and the instructor is about to the end of the table, maybe a little bit closer. And he's showing us some of the basic moves for salsa dancing. Now when he moves, he's moving his hips, his shoulders, I mean, he knows what he's doing. Now me, I'm stiff, I can barely move, and I can see him looking out of the corner of his eye like, ugh. But he's helpful. And what I found with salsa, it comes down to a few basic moves and a basic rhythm. Now when I say basic, I mean basics. Well, I've learned some basic things, and I'm saying this is like a beginner way, way over here. This would be okay, and this would be very, very good. This is where my friend's at over here. I'm way over there. So with salsa, basically what you do, it involves a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you move your feet. Now since you can't see my feet, I'm going to use my hands, pretend my hands are my feet so you can see. So the way it works is it goes left, then the right comes up just a little bit, and the left comes back. So left, right, left. That's 1, 2, 3. Then right, left, right. That's pretty much the premise of salsa dancing, that you have those moves. So if you ever don't know what to do with your feet, you just use that order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Easier said than done, I found out. As we're learning these moves, I'm starting to pick it up a little bit, but not quite that much. And then it's time to pair up with someone. Now my friend told me you should bring a girl. And I asked my girlfriend to go, but she had to work. So I didn't think she'd be too happy if I brought another girl in her place. So I went by myself. Now everyone kind of knows each other, so everyone's pairing up. Well, so there's me, there's someone else who's been there for a week or two. So everyone's paired up, and we're kind of just standing there, kind of looking around. And the instructor, he looks over at us, he's like, "You two!" Yeah? He's like, "You two pair up." Like, we're both guys. It's like, that's okay. Sometimes we have to do that. So I did. My first time salsa dancing, I did. Put my arm around him, hold hands with him, and we had to dance like that for about a minute to a minute and a half. And then we got to switch. I was so excited when they said switch, because when they did the dancing that ways, the guys were on this side, girls were on that side, and the girls would rotate through. So I was just excited that, yes, it's a girl I get to dance with now. I learned some of the moves, and again, it was the left, right, left, right. And one of the moves was a spin, and the instructor came over. He tried to show me how to do it. And after he grabbed my pants leg and tried maneuvering my leg for me, after about 3 or 4 times of that, he just said, "We'll skip that one. We'll work on it next week." Okay, that's fine. And then after the class, there's like an open dance, where anyone and everyone shows up who's good at salsa dancing, and they all just dance. Now, me being a beginner, I kind of felt like I had just learned a foreign language. I just learned to say, "Hi, my name is Chris." And everyone else is out there having these deep intellectual conversations. And I have to come up and say, "Hi, I'm Chris." And that's about all I can say. So I felt a little lost. But everyone there was pretty friendly, because I think when they saw me out there, they could see I was trying, even though I wasn't that good. I think everyone can remember a time maybe when they were learning salsa that they weren't that great either. So they were very helpful. And I did learn. I'm a little bit better at it now than I was before I took the class. But that's one of my goals I have for this year is I'm going to start taking classes. And I hope for in a couple months I'll have a base understanding. So I'll be somewhat okay. And then by the end of the year, I have to go from the beginner over here somewhere in this area right here. So by the end of the year, I hope to say that dancing is something that I